Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Grow Up With Me once again. So today I'll be talking about care and tips of Dahlia plant and how to fertilize them at different stage of their growth cycle. So the first thing that you need to keep in mind is that about the winter flowers is that like these dahlias, chrysanthemums or guldavdis or daisies etc. Have different fertilizer requirement at different stages of their life cycle. And the second thing is like since since these are winter flowers, so don't dare to keep these plants in shady area cause they love full sunlight for at least 4 to 5 hours. So keep them at a place where sunlight comes for the maximum time. So starting from the very first, if your plant is in the growing stage, means your plant is short in height and it is growing, then to fertilize them you can use cow dung compost or vermicompost or DAP. I always suggest to use DAP in growing period as this will provide good strength to your plant and extensively helps in your root development system. It will also make your plant lavish green and looks healthier. And the second thing is now if your plant is like this much big, I am showing you in this video, and they are like developing small buds, then you need to decrease the content of nitrogen a little bit and focus on giving potassium and phosphorus. So for potassium you can make your own fertilizer by banana peel, as banana is highly rich in potassium. So take the banana peel, dry it in full sunlight, crush it well or grind it in mixer and then give 1 tablespoon of that powder in your plants. Otherwise you can also go for the chemical way, that is giving potash fertilizers. So and then comes the next, phosphorus. So for phosphorus you can take bone meal. It is rich in phosphorus with 0% of potassium with ratio of NPK as 3:15:0, but it is very slow in functioning. It may take months to release that phosphorus to your plants. So you can take some crushed eggshells also, but if you want fast functioning fertilizer, go for the super phosphate. And if you are going with the chemical way, then take 1 teaspoon of super phosphate with half teaspoon of potash in 10 liters of water. Mix it well and then give half glass to each 8-inch pot and 1 glass approximately 200 ml to each 10-inch pot in every 10 days. And if you are going with organic way, then you can also use mustard cake fertilizer, which helps the buds to grow big in size. If your plant is developing the buds, then you can use the mustard cake fertilizer. It will definitely help those buds to grow bigger in size and healthy. So once the buds started opening, then minimize the fertilizer to once in 15 days. Make sure you don't use both chemical and organic fertilizer at the same time, otherwise it will increase the content of the fertilizer and your plant may burn and die. Make sure you keep the base neat and clean so that the drying out leaves from bottom do not cause any kind of fungal attack on the plant's base. This is really important, guys. So you have to make sure that the base of the dahlia's plant is neat and clean. Drying leaves do not touch the base, do not rot in the potting mix. It will definitely cause kind of fungal infections in the plants. So you have to make sure that the base is neat and clean. And also dahlia buds are very prone to black aphids attack. So for that you can use chemical pesticides to prevent the flower. I'll put the name of some of the chemical pesticides in the description box below, and their usage details you can go and check it out. Also, but you can also use neem oil solution, but it is very less effective. It will take very long time. You have to use it regularly on everyday basis. So that's why I prefer chemical pesticides to control these aphids attack and mealybugs attack. Also, since these plants grow very big in size, very tall in size, and some varieties have very big flowers, so you have to give them support, that is known as the staking. So you have to do the staking in dahlia plants. It is highly required, otherwise the plant may break down from the middle when the flowers is bloomed fully. So this is one of the most precautionary steps that you should take before the flowers bloom. So this is it for this video, guys. If you are new to this channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon. And if you liked this video, please don't forget to hit the like button, share it with your gardening friends. If you want to catch me up on Instagram, I'll put the link in the description box below. You can go and connect with me on my Instagram account. So if you have any kind of thoughts, ideas and information to share, you can definitely put it in the comment box below. I'll try to reply as soon as possible. So I'll see you guys in the next exciting video. Till then, take care, goodbye and keep